What's up, you guys? It's Steve here, and breaking news coming out. Take a look at this. Biden administration extends the public health emergency. The Biden administration says the pandemic public health emergency will continue through January 11th as officials brace for a spike in cases this winter, and this is huge as they're saying there could be a new variant coming throughout the wintertime, and this allows more additional pandemic spending. Now, I'm going to get you caught up on all the details. This is your breaking news, stimulus check update, and stimulus package update. Now, first off, just wanted to say, hope that you and the family are having a blessed Sunday, getting ready to head out to church here in just a second, but wanted to give you this quick update before we dive in because this is going to be extending out their ability to do things such as student loan debt forgiveness, executive actions, stimulus checks, SNAP benefits, all of the provisions that are tied to the pandemic through stimulus. It's still a possibility through January 11th now. But take a look at this, you guys, and let me know your thoughts. Biden's never-ending pandemic emergency is nothing more than a cynical power grab. Let me know your thoughts. A lot of people are saying they just want to extend this out so they can continue to give provisions to convince people to vote for them in these upcoming midterm elections. And I actually shared with you in a previous video, we heard from Saudi Arabia that with the OPEC situation, the Biden administration, they said, knew about it. They had warned them about it. And the Biden administration's response was, please just extend it out another month past the midterm elections, you guys. So a lot of people are saying that this is just political use of the pandemic. Let me know if you agree or disagree, if they're using this to their advantage, or are they really sincerely trying to help people at this time? Biden administration extends the pandemic health emergency declaration. I'm going to give you more details in this article, and this is huge, as I mentioned, for all the provisions such as we had just heard. Social Security is going to be getting an 8.7% boost, but advocates warn that a recession could spell disaster in 2024 benefits and the retirees who will depend on them. And also, we're hearing about the Social Security 2100 Act, the Social Security Enhancement Act, several proposals in Congress on a federal level right now to increase Social Security benefits for an additional $200 per month to help them out and extend the solvency. As we're hearing, 100% of benefits are no longer going to be available within about 10 years or so with what we have for Social Security. So they're saying that this needs to be addressed and modified. There are proposals on the table right now. We've heard this from the Biden administration, but yet to see anything come to fruition. And also, there's new optimism that the $300 monthly child tax credits can be renewed. This is on a federal level to everybody in the nation as well, but the relief may look different. We're hearing this from Democrats and Republicans in Congress, both who are saying this is going to be coming back. And also, you guys, we still have left over. Take a look at this. Legislative actions. $0.5 trillion, aka $500 billion left over just sitting there, which is exactly how much almost we would need for a fourth federal level stimulus check of $2,000 to everybody in the nation. And if you missed my last video that I did covering $2,000 stimulus checks, check it out. We literally hear Ron Johnson say about $500 billion would be a $2,000 fourth check. Now, we will see, you guys. I will keep you up to date on everything, but we're hearing that this extension of the pandemic till January 11th, it's going to be extending out how long they can use and issue funds for the pandemic, particularly stimulus provisions. So you guys, with that being said, let's dive into this article. But before we do, smash the like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton with the YouTube algorithm if you appreciate the updates. Also, if you want to stay up to date, it's free. Hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. Any specific questions, hit me up on Instagram at SteveRam3. Check out my second channel, more content coming at SteveRam Finance to help you out with growing wealth and personal finance. And also www.reliefroadmap.com for the comprehensive list of every stimulus check in the nation, all in one place. I spent 3 months assembling it every single day, sometimes working throughout the night, so that way you can have all the resources in one place. Major overhaul taking place on that right now with updates. But with that being said, you guys, let's dive into these articles and get you caught up on the latest. All right, so Biden administration extends the public health emergency declaration. This just came out over this weekend, you guys, as this is going to be extending out how long they're going to be able to issue out these funds. The Biden administration on Thursday extended the nation's public health emergency for the next 90 days as officials brace for a potential surge of infections over the winter. The declaration comes as daily deaths and case rates have been falling, though the U.S. continues to see more than 300 people dying due to the pandemic each day, which, let me know your thoughts. I think that's absolutely incredible because I know in some places around the nation, it kind of feels like it's subsided, like it's come to an end. We actually just heard Biden say it's over, but now they're saying, no, it needs to continue on. And still, there are people that are getting sick and infected and passing away from this every single day, hundreds. The White House health officials have been urging people to get updated variant-specific pandemic vaccines and have said that the extent of any surge depends on the precautions that people take and the vaccination rate. If you are up to date with your vaccines and if you get treated, if you have breakthrough infections, your risk of dying from the pandemic is now close to zero, the White House said on Tuesday. We know that there's more work to do with real challenges ahead of us as we head into the fall and winter and the holidays. We're doing everything that we can as an administration to stay ahead of this pandemic. But if we all do our part, not just us in the administration, but Congress and the American people, I remain incredibly confident that we can manage this pandemic for this fall and winter with less suffering, and we can have a safe and healthy holiday season ahead. Let me know your thoughts. They're saying that if Congress and the administration and the American people all do their part, and hearing Congress, that is an indication of more spending, more pandemic relief. Now, let me know your thoughts because right now inflation is at a 40-year high. Now, the public health emergency was first declared on January of 2020, and it has been renewed every 90 days since. The declaration helped get treatment and vaccines approved and at breakneck speeds and enabled the administration to ensure Americans did not have to pay for them. The extension also ensures that policies like expanded Medicaid benefits, telehealth coverage, and extra payments to hospitals and doctors will continue. At the same time, Republicans in Congress have been pressing the administration to end the public health emergency, arguing there is no more justification for it to continue, especially in the wake of Biden's remarks in September that the pandemic is over. Biden has urged Congress to provide billions more in aid to pay for pandemic vaccines and testings, though lawmakers have been reluctant to provide any additional funding. The federal government stopped sending free pandemic tests in the mail last month, saying it had run out of money. Man, so there you have it, you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. This is being extended out, which is going to allow us to still have provisions spending at their ability to send out to help out people, to help fight this. And they're saying it's still going on, and they said that it ending is contingent upon the cooperation of everybody. But let me know your thoughts, you guys. Do you think it's time to move on from this? Do you think that no, people are still struggling with this? We're still hearing about cases and new deaths every single day. Let me know what you think, you guys. But I'm going to keep you up to date every step of the way. We're hearing that these provisions for stimulus and additional help directly to people is going to get carried out past these midterm elections, likely going into next year. We will see. I will keep you up to date every step of the way, you guys. But that is the latest. And as always, thank you so much for joining me. I'll continue to keep you up to date. Gonna run out the door now, head out to church with the family, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, if you made it this far, you haven't already, and you appreciate the updates, don't forget, smash the like button, subscribe for more. Instagram, SteveRam3. Check out the second channel, Steve Ram Finance, and www.reliefroadmap.com for that comprehensive list of every stimulus check on every level across the nation. More than 100 different checks available at this time. But with that being said, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. Catch you in the next one. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.